Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 10 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew the Deadly Device. Let's go downstairs and see if we can get rid of Gray, because he was shredding some documents right after he kind of like yelled at Mason. So I feel like he's definitely been up to something. Yeah. So we're gonna go get rid of Gray. Oh no, what happened? There's an accident in the lab. There's a big problem. Okay, let's look at a shredder. Oh, last cat leg.
The kill switch for the Tesla coil. Why does Gray have it?
That's an excellent question. Okay, so we have all the cat parts now, and we found a kill switch for the Tesla coil.
I bet I could tape this back together.
And we found a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. Nancy found a lot of things in here. Good deal. Thanks, Gray. You sketchy man hiding all this stuff. Okay, so if we go over here, we can take these shreds of paper and...
I need to figure out what was on this page before Gray shredded it.
Exactly, and put them together. So it helps to rotate all of the pieces so that the words are facing the correct direction. I believe that one has to go that way. There's only a few that might be tricky, but you can see partial letters, which I think helps. And lining up the words is definitely the easiest way, at least I've found, to do this puzzle. I'm gonna kind of like scooch some of these out of the way so I can at least get them close enough. Here, and yeah, putting together the red drawing is definitely an easier part too. I think, at least. This appears to go this way. This appears to go that way, and that way, and then that way, that way. We are reorienting everything. Which is getting trickier and trickier as I'm running out of space. But we'll make it work. Let's see. That looks like an A, so I was probably going that way. And this one, I have no clue. Same with that. That one looks like it goes that way. That definitely has a B on it, so we know which way that goes. Okay. So we've got everything kind of set up. Now if we look at these different red drawings, like some of them you can kind of see where they would go right away to complete these circles. This one maybe goes here? No. Maybe this one? Yeah, okay. And then scooch this to the side. This looks like it could go next. Okay. And then maybe this one? Good, good. We love that. We love when a puzzle works out in our favor. And then this red line goes there. And then that looks like it could go there. Yep. And then this looks like it goes here. Okay, so that's definitely like the far side of the paper. And then maybe let's do this. Let's set this off to the side for a second and then do this contraption. Because it looks like there might be, we can piece together the drawing or the sketch on here. That's looking good. Or maybe like there. Let's see. Under, does that go there? Right there. No? No? Are you sure? It looks like it does. This looks okay. That's where that goes, and that goes there. And then I'm missing another part of the circle, which must be this. Okay, so there's definitely a contraption there. These blue lines look like they line up. And then they're part of the contraption as well. There should be another part of the contraption. Is it down here? No. Huh. Oh, here we go. This one. There we go. Oh, and those go together. Perfect. So now we have all of the writing on the side. You can kind of look at the lines on the paper to line those up. On some of them, at least. And the rest will have to be with words. System. Like that. System. Bet. That looks like circuit. Circuits. Circuits. Okay, there we go. Circuits. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Primary. I need a P. Primary. Maybe like sum. Yeah, okay. And then settings, test, and then settings.
Got it. Now to find a way to take this with me.
Take.
What was put into safekeeping? I'd better look into that.
Excessive corona and breakouts reduced. Electrostatic shielding levels now ideal. Possible military applications. Place in safekeeping. Adjust gauge of copper. Reconfigure capacitors. Impedance. Something. And then some math. Higher Q factor possible. Something or whatnot. System calibrated to latest test settings. Sine wave generator indicating frequency bearing target range. Resonant circuits between primary and secondary causing some interference. Consider alternate option or combining findings from test something or other with test something or other. Okay. Very interesting. What I do think is very curious is this like red drawing on the side. It looks like we're supposed to turn some hooks or something. So I'm gonna like draw the little hookies, all three of them, and then there's like circles around them, little loopies, and the first one has one full circle, two full circles, and then ends in an arrow at the bottom. And then the other one has one full circle and ends like a quarter of the other way, and the other one doesn't even have a full circle. It ends like 3/4 of the way. So that looks important. I'm gonna write that down in my handy dandy detective notebook, and we're gonna take this with us. Look at us being detectives. Also, we can look at these books now, and that is because we have this list from Ellie. So the condemned elephant's name is Topsy. We heard about that or read about how like an elephant got electrocuted for experiments. V equals IR is Ohm's law. So that's the next one, Ohm's law. Tesla's good friend is Mark Twain. We heard about that. Element number 74. Oh boy, what is element number 74? It might be tungsten. Are there any other elements here? Illuminate. Mind over matter. I think it's just tungsten, because I don't see any other elements. So let's assume that it's tungsten. And then what's next? We have the incorrect radio patent holder, which is Marconi. Not even going to try and say his first name again. Because it was actually Tesla, but they still credit it to him. 1893 Columbian Expo site. Which, I think we read about that, but wasn't that Chicago? I think it was Chicago. And then Sagramore's fellow knight was Lancelot in Ellie's book. So we want to look in this shelf here and pull the books in that order. So first, Topsy the Elephant, Topsy the Performer, Ohm's Law, Mark Twain, The Complete Short Stories of Mark Twain, Tungsten, The Tungsten Divide, Marconi. Let's see, where is Marconi? Short Stories for Tired Eyes, Sparks Alive, Greenhouses, Marconi. Marconi's Transatlantic Quest. Then we're looking for Chicago, Illuminate Chicago, and then Lancelot. Guinevere and Lancelot. Or Lancelot. Secret box. Okay, we have some more journals from Niko. And then this looks like a notebook, a private notebook. Faraday cage is starting to fail. Have sent a materials request to Victor. May need to refabricate the cage before winter. Ellie should be made aware of the issue, of course. As long as it's only the two of us using the coil, it should hold for a while longer. Reminder, call Victor to have him expedite the materials before something disastrous happens. So it's kind of interesting that Ellie let us stand in there even though she knew it was broken. Need photosensitive paint, Faraday materials, magnets, USB drives. Science desk at Tribune, fabricating stories about my work. Add to media backlist. More research materials that are missing today. Keep closer watch on Ellie.
What was Niko working on? Is this some sort of code?
It is, and it looks like something that we can try and figure out. I'm going to take a drink quick. A nice little sip of water to get the brain ready for this. Let's see. Can we even do this yet? It looks like you mark off certain letters. 9. How does that work? 9, 14, 10, 4, 13. I have no idea. Maybe we don't want to do that just yet, because I have no clue. I don't definitely not doing aggregation. Oy vey. Let's listen to these new recordings. That sounds like a better use of our current time, based on what we already know.
Friday. The hours have gone negative this week. The news of the announcement has gone far beyond what I wanted. I've lost control over it, and we're not ready. Gray's been helping me comb through all the unsuitable work. I've had to step up my own security. I can't be too careful now. The mood in the lab has been tense for a long time, but there has been a shift. A sudden calmness to my enemies as of late, as if they're planning something. Paranoia has always come creeping into the back reaches of my mind when I stretch myself too far, but I've not been overextended. Quite the opposite. Everything has been going smoothly with the energy project. This, I fear, isn't paranoia. I find myself unable to trust anyone here, but I can't leave the work, not until it's announced. There's electricity in everything, but we don't know how to see it because we perceive it to be scarce, always looking for exotic solutions, exotic and costly. Victor once warned me to take it easy with the announcement. The world economy is built on expensive energy. To flood the market could cause a collapse, but to continue to hide the resources we have, to deprive those who need them, I see why Tesla liked his pigeons. They fly only where they're directed, and never question the effect the beating of their wings will have on the skies and the world below.
Interesting. It seems like Niko kind of knew he was in danger. Like he knew something was up. Oh, we should have checked this unknown card. Sorry, Gray, I'm kicking you out of your office again. And I think we can just slide this in to check and see what its number is. Can I just put it in?
This was the card that opened the lab the night of the murder.
Woo! We found the murder card. Murder card! So it does exist, so it wasn't just a fluke in the system. Big notes, Nancy, big notes. I don't think we can do anything else. Okay, let's maybe go to bed and wake up in the morning and assemble the cat. And we can talk to Ryan and Mason. Because I think that'll be our most... that's at least what I know I can do right now. You want to be able to check off the things that you know you're able to do instead of spending a lot of time on something that you don't think that you have, like, down pat. If you're not totally confident, I'd wait a little bit.
What's up?
I was locked in the photo lab. I think someone tried to kill me.
The air was off.
Yeah, I had to crawl out the vent.
No one was trying to kill you.
How can you be so sure?
The only one who knew about the air cycling off was me. I'm working on the vent system. If someone locked you in, they weren't trying to kill you.
Then what were they trying to do?
I don't know, but I'll make sure the air stays on. Still, be careful out there.
I found a card in Mason and Ellie's office that was used to get into the lab the night Niko died.
Why would that be there?
I don't know yet.
They both have their reasons to be angry at Niko.
Reasons? Like what?
He believed that scientific breakthroughs belong to everybody. Technology should be shared freely.
That's noble.
He took it to an extreme. He didn't put a dollar value on his work or anyone else's. Rumor has it, he would incorporate their work into his own without asking. I don't think he understood what he was doing to them. He's a big name with stable funding. They're just scraping by, and Ellie's got major debt.
Do you think either one of them could have killed Niko?
This place is like a fortress. It had to be someone associated with the lab. So the way I see it, there's a 66% chance it was one of them.
I'll let you go.
Later.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to think about it. Okay. Can we, like, put the cat body down, give it some legs, and then give it a head? And it's like Suki from Shadow of the Water's Edge, but without fur. Okay, so you can touch it and it makes cat noises. Can I, like, tell her?
What's up?
I fixed the cat.
Bye.
Later.
You don't appear to care, but I fixed it. So now it's just not, like, severed heads everywhere. Which I guess is better. Severed legs.
Hey.
You look a little upset.
Heh.
Is this your card?
Mine has my name on it.
What were you and Ellie doing spending time together?
We weren't.
I know for a fact you were.
For a fact? Well, I know for a fact. You're wrong. Let me get back to work.
No.
No offense, I can't work when you're hovering.
I know.
You were here the other night.
So what if I was?
Someone attacked me.
You think it's me? It wasn't, okay?
Why do you seem so nervous?
Shouldn't I be if someone's attacking people?
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Check.
Is that all we had to do for
Can't
that?
check that off. Haven't done that.
Okay. Oh, we need to go check our prototype. Not our prototype, our 3D printer thingy. Is it a prototype? But we can fix the Tesla coil. Our 3D, whatchamacallit thing should be done. This game has a lot of terminology and it's hard to keep track of all of it, so I do hope that everyone will give me a break if need be. Yay! I have a piece that apparently does something for the Tesla coil. Let's put it in. There we go. And we have the emergency the emergency shutoff switch. Or we do, but apparently Nancy decides not to put that on. Yeah, who needs an emergency shutoff switch? It's not a big deal, is it? Can we, like, test the Tesla coil now and see if it's working? We'll keep it on low. Let's put up the lightning rod. I did it! Okay, what if we do it on high? Lightning rod up. And then initial power. Charge. Woo! Don't walk outside, Nancy. You'll get electrocuted. Cool. We did it. Fix the Tesla coil. Ellie's notes on Tesla coil safety. Choose level, power on. I think we already read these. Some discrepancies in power levels. When I came back after getting rid of that annoying assistant, parts were missing from coil. Have to track them down again. Cause of technical difficulty still undiagnosed, but gave required coil demonstration per Victor's demand. Huh. So, like, Victor demanded that we see it even though it wasn't safe, and Ellie, like, agreed? Huh, okay. Thanks, guys, for, you know, not caring that much about my safety. Love that. What else can we look at in here? Is there anything? I don't think so. Well, neat. Cool. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.